APC group declares support for SDP candidate. Ahead of the forthcoming Ondo State governorship election, several groups within the All Progressive Congress have declared their support for the candidate of the Social Democratic Party, Benson Akingboye. The groups comprising Ondo Patriots, Ondo APC Solidarity Group, Jagaban Coalition, and APC Youth League stated that they are backing Akingboye as they consider him the better candidate. In a statement on Sunday, the groups, led by Comrade Dele Oyewo of Ondo Patriots, claimed that the process leading to the emergence of Lucky Ayadetiwa as APC governorship candidate was flawed. The statement added, Benson Akingboye, having reviewed his life achievements, especially in the business sector and through some spiritual insights, is believed to represent a beacon of light for Ondo State, set to shine over darkness from February 2025. In line with the principles of the law of karma, we, the members of various APC groups in Ondo State, led by Comrade Dele Oyewo of Ondo Patriots and other groups like the Ondo APC Solidarity Group, Jagaban Coalition, and APC Youth League, consider the endorsement of Governor Lucky Ayadetiwa to be not only an anomaly against electoral laws, which require free and fair primaries, but also a disservice to the dignity of our nation. Consequently, we fully reject his candidacy. We also use this medium to urge the general public to disregard the misinformation regarding an alleged defection of some SDP members to the People's Democratic Party. This rumor is a fabrication, a total distortion promoted by PDP governors with a malicious agenda. The Benson Akingboye we know has a deep-rooted history in the PDP, having spent 24 years building the party. Now in APC, many groups and individuals are eager to support him, recognizing his record of service, love and humanity, and understanding of the consequences of voting for Ayadetiwa, even for an additional year as governor. We boldly declare that SDP is currently the most popular party in Ondo State. As this election approaches, we believe the party and its candidate offer a better choice, set to dismantle the castles of lies constructed by the APC and PDP. Judge, what do you make of this story?
Chairman, I must say that what you see playing out here is people who are aggrieved, in their party, whose preferred candidate did not make the cut. So for them, the best thing is to pitch tent with someone, they feel that will accommodate them in his politics. This is political. It is permissible within the politics of Nigeria. Ayadetiwa appears to be the candidate of the All Progressive Congress. So obviously this set of persons, maybe it could be for zoning. They felt that he has usurped what was not supposed to be his and all of that. So they feel that because they have to align, it's about alignment and realignment. So do not take anything they're saying so seriously in politics. It's all about everybody securing his own part. If you listen to the people supporting Ayadetiwa, they will equally tell you things against these other people. So this is permissible within Nigerian politics. Right. It's normal. Let everybody go to the poll. If at the end of the day, their preferred candidate wins, so be it. You understand? So, but do not take what they are saying seriously, like trying to downplay or run down Ayadetiwa as not being capable of
winning the election.
It's permissible within the political context.
All right. Let's look at how Ayadetiwa in the first instance emerged as state governor. You recall that when the late Akeredolu was very sick, Akeredolu did not refuse to hand over to Ayadetiwa. At some point, he took the intervention of the president for Akeredolu, the late Akeredolu, to hand over to Ayadetiwa. You recall that after Ayadetiwa emerged as the governor, Akeredolu's wife Ayadetiwa did not have the blessing of Akeredolu, and Akeredolu was greatly loved by Ondo people. So it was there was friction, and even after Ayadetiwa emerged as governor, he did not move to reconcile. He did not make moves to reconcile with you know, different people that probably didn't support him, and knowing that he wanted to still come back to be the governor. Now, APC have internal wranglings in Ondo State, and probably this is now showing out through this sense. Even though later Kitty's wife has been silent, to a large extent, you cannot take away her influence in Ondo politics. You also I don't know if you recall when Aketi's cousin, by the way, Akeredolu is known as Aketi. Aketi's cousin openly supported Ayadetiwa. You recall Akeredolu's wife, Aketi's wife, coming out to, you know, use vile words on her, attacked her for openly supporting the governor. Now, there are camps, and now it is time for elections. Though Ganduje said they are making moves to, you know, reconcile them like they did in Ondo State and other states, but in Ondo State it appears that this might not be working yet, because this balkanization, this was part of what affected PDP. Even at the last general Guba election on Ondo State.
Okay.
At the general election, it affected PDP, this balkanization. Yes, you might say, oh, they are those numbers. Doesn't it count in the polls?
Of course, it does count. It does count, but let me say something. Akeredolu, who was the former governor, was sick, and he traveled for, you know, treatment abroad. The Constitution provided that when you are leaving for such, you should hand over power to your deputy. The Constitution made provisions for that. Unfortunately, we did not. Why we are people against Ayedetiwa? Why? See, the Constitution knew that at some point a man will either get sick or there will be reason for you, you know, not to perform your official functions. That is why they have the deputy who will remain silent while you act as the governor. The day issues like that comes up, either for medical reasons or for whatever reason, he becomes the next person in charge. So in the first place, that Akeredolu traveled before he died to wherever for treatment and refused to hand over power is even an aberration. Then for those who we are against Ayadetiwa for trying to lay claim to what constitutionally belongs to him, what for? But I will agree with you that, you know, in this part of the world, politics, there is a lot attached to it. You know, that is why we have strong men as against strong institutions. So those who already we are benefiting one way or the other from Akeredolu felt that benefit will no longer come with Ayadetiwa. He will definitely want to consolidate power by building his own people and all of that, which actually was what happened. Because at the end of the day, Aketi died, so automatically power went to the deputy, which is constitutionally provided for. Now, the same man wants to run. Because of that hatred of what happened, that is what is leading to the balkanization. I agree with you that for a grassroots politician, he would have looked for a way to reconcile all these people. It doesn't take anything to lobby people. It doesn't, after all, when Aketi was sick, the cousin, like you rightly mentioned here, supported Ayedetiwa as against, you know, the family or people who believed in Aketi. It's all about lobbying. Lobbying is permissible within politics, even in developed countries. It's not bribery. Please, I need you to support me because I know you have the influence, you know, to help me, you know, win this or get that. Please, I need your support. In the course of that, of course, something we give way. It's not bribery. It's about lobbying people. So, what I expected Ayedetiwa to do at this stage would have been to reconcile all the factions, because election is a game of numbers. Everybody who is an electorate that has a thumb, is very important in every election, because we have votes count. Every one vote is very important. So you need everybody. That's why they do have political party. You need everybody and supporters to be able to win the election. So if you say you don't want to deal with them and push them away, they will definitely take their votes. And for every one person, the person may have one or two persons that he's, you know, having influence over, that he can tell where to vote and things like that. So you need every strong stalwart, you know, to help you.
But now, seeing how these things are, how do you see it playing out in the coming Guba elections?
Obviously, it will affect Ayedetiwa strongly.
Okay.
Except the party at the national level waits in, to see how they can reconcile everybody. But if that reconciliation never happens, what that means is that it will be very difficult for Ayedatiwa to win the election. It will be very difficult for him, because if these people have pitched their tent with someone who was already known in the state, who has political influence, the candidate of the SDP, what that means is that it will be difficult for the APC candidate. So I would have said that as a politician, it is not too late. It is not too late for him to still go back to see how he can reconcile the differences the party is having, so that they can form a formidable and united team to go into the election.